Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Getting ready to start on the Nerf Bars. Okay, I hit a couple of spots here where the paint had been coming off with some 80 grit on the DA. I'm not just sure. I thought maybe this was a powder coat, but I don't think it is. It could be just a baked enamel on here because it's pretty thick for just really for just somebody just doing an aerosol job over some aluminum pipes. So yeah, I think this is a factory paint, but like I said, I think it's just a baked enamel. So I'm going to pull the footrest off so I can get back up and under here and go from there. Alright, these treads are pretty easy to get off. I just thought I'd show you. I already got the first one off on the other side. But yeah, basically they're just a molded clip that you can compress together with your fingers. I don't know if you even saw that, but what I found, just take a big screwdriver, get it in there, not in the center because there's a clip in the center, just off the side, so you can get a little pressure on it. That one popped right away, but you can just reach up the tube and you can feel where that is. There you go. See, it just popped up like that. You can just work your way down the tube, preferably on this the cleated side here. I found was best on that other one, and there it goes. It's popping off quite easily, just like so. It's not taking a lot of pressure, and there it is, just like that. I'm gonna do the other two. You gotta get the garden hose out and give this a good wash. It's right full of dirt. Okay, so I've gone over this one whole bar with 80 grit. 80 grit on this DA sander here. This guy here. This is kind of a medium density pad. Trying to avoid going back and forth as such. That'll put flat lines and everything, so I'm working around the radius of the piece, either long sweeping strokes going around or very short strokes going around this way. So yeah, so I get the other one all sanded down just the same, and then I take it back out in the driveway and I rinse them off. Alright, so this is where I'm at. It's been a day or two. This bar in the front, you can see I got it all sanded down with the 80 grit from the DA. That 80 grit help knock off any of the loose material. The bar in the back here, I've gone over it by hand with some 180 wrapped around a strip of Scotch-Brite. Now I've probably used about maybe 2 feet of this paper on this sand job on this. Now I'm going to do the same to this one in the front. Then give them a wash with the hose and then let them dry, and then go over them once again with some 320. Alright guys, I had to make a makeshift stand to mount these on. I already shot one of these bars yesterday. We'll slip out and have a look. It's still got evening dew on it here. Looks really nice. That's a gloss black hardware store. Rust paint action going on there, and that's what we're shooting them down with. So I got this one up in the stand, all wiped off with wax and grease remover, and these areas here I wiped them down with some acetone, and gonna get ready to spray some etch primer on them. Just gonna hit them with some rust-oleum self-etch primer, and then let that dry up for a half hour. Like I say, I already got the paint mixed at 1:1. The gloss seemed to be thicker than the flat, so I had to increase the acetone. Get set up here and get started. Okay, gonna give that half hour. All right, the etch primer is dry. The floor has been wet down, and I'm gonna shoot the old reliable Spray-It SP3300. Okay, not a bad first coat. This has been it's been curing up for, I don't know, 15 minutes, I guess. It's not bad, not bad. I'm gonna slow down, put another nice smooth coat on here in a minute. It's gonna come out looking pretty good. Like I mentioned in a previous video, once you shoot that first coat, get that stuff out of the gun, get your gun clean, because it'll just gum up in there and cause you a problem. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes or so since the second coat there. The air's starting to thin out. Don't need my respirator on. Paint starting to flow out pretty nice. It's these top areas that are the high vis areas, and around here below there, you know, you're not going to see. This is on the bottom of the truck, right? And I don't even think these are going back on his truck, or if they even came off of it. But they cleaned up real nice. Let this cure down in the garage here with the doors all closed for a few hours. And once they get to the point where it's not, you know, so sticky anymore, wheel it out into the sun to bake, and it'll harden up real quick. All right, took a couple hours or 3 to get to the point where I could bring it outside. You can see that it flowed out real nice. This will be pretty much hard by this evening, but you know, need to sit for a few days before I snap the treads back on. Alright guys, the bars are looking good. They've been hardening up for several days now. I got the foot pads all cleaned up. I gave them a good wash, sprayed them with some WD-40, and then just wiped it down with a cloth that kind of gets in all these little crevices. Even though I scrubbed them with soap and water and a brush, it just kind of lusters them up a little bit. So I'm just going to pop these back on, and they'll be ready to go back to the owner. Alright guys, so there you have it. It's a done deal, ready to go back to the owner. Pretty simple little cleanup anybody can do. The hardware store gloss black rust paint, not too bad a job on these parts. I think customer's gonna be happy. Thanks for watching guys, see you in the next one.